أهلا وسهلا فيكم. سلام للجميع. Hi everybody, how are you doing today? Thank you for watching us and with this new episodes about احكي لي عن بلدي or tell me about your country on Kanar TV, the Arab voice from Canada. My name is Jamal Sharif and today I'm from Ottawa hosting a dear friend from far away from Palestine, Gaza. This young lady, she put her name on the map of journalism. She put her name on the map of children of the world. She put her name on every single social media map. She put her voice in front of the world to tell them about the suffering of the Palestinian children, especially in Gaza. Her voice was heard, but no action happened. Why? Basically, we will ask her. But recently, she posted a new Facebook video about the war in Ukraine and the refugees over there. Again, she put her name back on the social media, and everybody starts speaking about this video. I will ask her more about these things, but let's all of us welcome our dear friend Nadin Abdullatif. Welcome, Nadia.
Hello, my name isn't really Nadia, it's Nadine.
Nadine, sorry. Okay, Nadin Abdullatif.
It's okay.
I'm
Yeah,
really very sorry, Nadine. How are you
it's
doing
okay.
today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Great. Where are you talking with us from? Which city?
I'm talking right now from Gaza in Palestine.
Wow. Okay. So introduce yourself to the audience. Who is Nadine? How old are you? Where you grow?
Well, hello everybody, my name is Nadin Abdullatif and I'm 11, turning 12 this year. And I am from Palestine, and I'm a person who speaks for children's rights because I think children deserve all of their rights. Not only in Palestine, everywhere in the world, there are children. They still don't understand what life means. They don't have much responsibility. They're still kids. So this is why I'm here today to speak about their rights.
Okay, Nadine. What school do you go to, by the way?
I go to the NOR schools because I'm actually not from Gaza. I'm actually from a small village in Palestine because when it was like the year that they took the Palestinians away from their homes and we started leaving our original villages, uh, original villages. I'm from a small village in Palestine that is not really known and is destroyed, so I can't go back to it. And it's named Yasur. I don't think a lot of people know it.
So you're speaking about 1948, back 1948, when
1948.
Nakba happened. So just to explain Onorwa school, what does that mean? Because not all of our audience understand what is Onorwa school.
NR schools is for children who left their original places or kids from not originally Gaza, from not originally the place they live now. They're from places that they were kicked out of their homes, that they had to leave forcibly, and they have to leave forcibly to live in another place that they didn't want to live here.
So basically, refugees from other cities or villages.
Yes.
Okay. Nadia, I know that you are speak fluent Arabic, but you choose to speak English with your social media and your friends. Tell me about this. Why you are speaking English to people? Why? Where did you learn that from first?
First of all, I learned English from YouTube, and since I was 5, I started to speak fluent English. And personally, I started to love the language of English, and I love the idea of going to Canada or even visiting Canada or places that speak English because I felt English was another mother language for me.
You speak very well. You speak very well, and you deliver your message articulately. You are good in English. So, do you think using English you will reach more audience internationally? More people will hear your
Yes,
message.
because English is mostly the first language every child learns around the world. Even here in Gaza or in the Arabic countries, we learn English as a second language because English is an important language that everyone needs to learn because it's in science, it's in books, and most of the writers and most of the writers or the singers and people like that talk in English, and mostly half of the countries around the world speak English.
Great, great mind, great mind. What do you want to be in the future, Nadine?
I want to be a doctor. Probably some of you guys know me and know why I want to be a doctor. Reasons why I want to be a doctor is that because I love science and math, and I also love helping people. Even though I'm still a child, I think of big things, big plans. Like when I was a child, a little kid, like between 8 and 7, I would love making videos. I started editing and I started to learn about the body young because I love the idea of becoming a doctor or someone who can be on YouTube.
So, do you think being a doctor in Gaza would help other people, other friends, other children, wherever, because you have a lack of doctors and hospitals in Gaza now?
Well, yes, having a new doctor every day in Gaza will help millions of people in Gaza because you see, here in Gaza, we don't have that amazing medicine like they have out there in Canada and America and Australia and other places like that. Here in Gaza, we don't have lots of medicine. Like right now, I'm sick and I can't afford a medicine. I can't buy the medicine I need. Some people in Gaza who have cancer needs to do a lot of things. They even themselves have to work to get the medicine or to even find that medicine here. And and I want to be a doctor, not only to just help the people for the money. I want to help people for free. Whoever have cancer, whoever can't walk. I want to help people because helping is from the heart, not from the mind.
Nadine, I'm very surprised from all of your answers because they are really, really like making us adult think again and again what we want to be and what we want to do. Uh, there is an important things. You look like a journalist. You look like a TV lady. Why you don't choose these things? I know that you already made kids talk. I think in Gaza. If you tell us more about
Yes,
that project.
well, usually you use your heart to desire what you want to be. I did go through thinking that I want to be someone who does interviews with kids, someone who wants to learn more about kids. But I still want. I know that a person can't work all of a lot of jobs in one time, but I can do what I want, and I'm strong. I have my rights. I don't have all of them here in Gaza, but I still have them in my heart. So I can do whatever I want. I'm a person who has an amazing mind, or a person who has their own ideas. So I want to be a doctor, a person who interviews people, and also a YouTuber who can make people laugh, make people have fun, make people forget what they have been through, and finally see their true colors.
Uh, During the war on Gaza, there was an interview with you over, I think, one of the media. You describe your feeling on war. We will watch this video and we'll come back to talk about it. So
I'm always sick. I'm always, I don't know. I can't do anything. You all of this. What do you expect me to do? Fix it? I'm only 10. I can't even do anything anymore. I don't even know what to do. I get scared, but not really that much. I do anything for my people, but I don't know what to do. I'm just 10. I'm just 10. All of this, when I see it, I literally cry every day, saying to myself, why do we deserve this? What did we do to this? My family said they just hate us. They just don't like us because we are Muslims. You see all of the kids around me, they're just kids. Why wouldn't you just send a missile to them and kill them? It's not fair. It's not fair. You see, they all have all the things they can do with us, but we don't have anything to protect ourselves with. We only have the power of God with us. I just want to be a doctor or anything to help my people, but I can't. I'm just a kid.
Yeah, I know it's very hard to see these views and remind you with what happened during the war in Gaza. But as a child, you delivered a strong message to the international community. And because it was in English, everybody heard it. Even very famous people tweeted about it and retweeted and reposted. It showed million of views, more than millions. Tell me about that interview and that time.
Well, usually when I went there, I was supposed to just record on my phone and talk myself about it. I wasn't planning to be in an interview or interviewer asking me to do an interview with them. I was just planning to do it on my Instagram and put a video on my Instagram and what's happening. Of course, I only had about like 200 or 250 followers at that time, but then an interviewer saw me and saw me speak in English, and he was like, "You speak really good in English. Can you do an interview with me?" And of course, I said yes because I thought this will help me uh, spread words, and this will help me talk about the people. And I went there and I talked. I tried my best. I was very scared because it was my first time stepping in front of a camera, not a phone. My legs were shaking at that point because I heard missiles. I thought I heard missiles, but I didn't hear any. There was nothing. I was just shaking, scared, but I stood up and put all my feelings and anger out there and just sent the message.
Yeah, the message was delivered, and I think it was delivered very well. You became the face of Palestine and especially for Gaza during that war. Everybody talked about your video because it was from the heart to the heart of other people. So, do you think you can continue showing the truth on the ground of what's happening in Gaza?
I will never stop saying what's happening in Gaza. I would never stop spreading the words of what's happening or what we're feeling. I feel, even if I stayed in my home, I feel torture because we don't have clean water. We don't have electricity. Right now, the electricity is off. The power is off. So we could only use the power of the sun right here. And it just gets emotional when you feel like you're trapped in a room. You're trapped in a cell. You're trapped in your house. Even your house isn't safe at this point in Gaza or out there.
Nadine, in the video you said, what can I do as a kid, 10 years old? I'm standing here and putting my hands on my head and say, what we can do as adults. You did more than what we could do as adults. So I think you deserve a lot of respect, and I wish you all the best. In other video, which is recent video, you spoke about what's happening in Ukraine, about the war over there, about the refugees, and that video also flew all over the world because, again, you sent a message from Gaza, from the kids of Gaza to the kids of Ukraine. It's hard to see war anywhere. Let's watch the video and talk about it after.
Everyone, my name is Nadin Abdullatif and I'm 11 years old from Gaza. I woke up today and saw on the news that there was a war on Ukraine, and this word remind me of what happened to me when I was 10 years old and when I was younger. It reminded me of the 3 wars that I lived in my life. I saw death there, and I saw death, and I saw people crying, and I saw trauma there, and I also saw my neighbors' kids and my neighbors, Abu Hatab, dying and their house being destroyed, and I couldn't do anything. And I'm not just saying this about Palestine. I want all of the world, I want all of the children in the world to live in safety, and to see the light, not the darkness.
To see the light, not the darkness. That's a very important message, Nadine. Tell me about this video. Why did you record this video in the beginning?
Well, first of all, I recorded it by heart. As I see people dying, I feel the emotion that we had to go through. When I see a person, when I see on Facebook or something like that, children dying, I feel like I have to speak for them. I feel like I'm their new mother that has to protect their child, like a bird who's trapped in a cage, can't get to her children, can't protect her children, and stuck in a little cage. This is how I feel. I feel like a mother for all of those poor little children who maybe lost part of their bodies, lost senses on their senses that normal children should have, that lost their parents, lost their loved ones. And this is why I keep saying in all of my message, we need to see light, not the darkness, because the darkness is something. When you're a kid, you don't like when your mom turns off the lights and you go to sleep. You want the lights to be on because you feel happy when the lights are on. You don't feel scared. You feel comfortable. You feel like you are strong. There's someone looking after you when you see the light. But at the darkness, no one is after you. No one is taking care of you. You're alone. You have to go through this, and there's a lot of troubles. And when you're a kid and you're going through a war, you feel like you're your parents' parent. You're the person who has to have responsibilities. You're the person who needs to help the people. You're not just gonna stand there and watch the pain. You're going to go and join the pain.
Cool. Do you think the international media had a double standard in covering wars around the world? For example, the war now in Ukraine and the previous war in Gaza that you lived?
Can you say it again? I couldn't.
Do you think the international media using double standards on covering wars? Uh, I would say like the war in Ukraine now, it's well covered. Everybody talking about, but the one you lived in Gaza wasn't like that well covered. It was one-sided or other-sided. Do you think the international media using double standards now?
Is your question exactly saying that the media is talking more about Ukraine than they used to talk about Palestine?
Correct.
So, okay. When I first saw that people are supporting Ukraine fast and hated on Russia, and like lots of things happened fast, and I have to say, I didn't see all of that support when Palestine was under attack. I did see some people supporting it, but not all of the people around the world. And I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it. It's their decision. Their decision. Their decision. Sorry, their decision. Oh my God. It's their idea to support people or not support them, and it's they're the human. They're the person who control their body. So they decide if they want to support this place or do not support the place. I'm not forcing them to support it. I'm just forcing them to feel what we are going through. I just want them to know what we had to go through. And I feel bad for Ukraine. I support Ukraine because they also had feel pain like us, and I don't want anyone to feel that pain. Children, parents, or ancestors, or anybody like that. I want them to feel comfortable. I want the world to change. We don't want this world who doesn't care about themselves. We want a new world, a new change in 2022. We don't want it to get worse. We want it to get better. We want the world to change. We want it to be people loving each other, people don't have insecurities about their body, people who don't have insecurities about their eyes, hair, body shape. We want them to feel good about themselves. People not being ashamed of what they are, a Palestinian or a Korean or a Russian or a Canadian. We want them to feel better about themselves.
Okay.
Because they deserve all of that love.
Yep, I agree with you. Do you think refugees need to be distinguished according to their skin colors or hair colors or eye colors?
No. Absolutely not. We are all humans. Okay, when you see an animal and you see a human, there's a difference. There's a difference. One can speak, one cannot. One can walk on two legs, one cannot. Okay? But when you see a human and a human, one is black, one is white. There's no difference. They're the same. They're the same person. I see. They both have rights. They both have rights. They both walk on two legs. They both have eyes. They both have hair. But even if there was a bald person and a person who has hair, they're still the same person. They have the legs. They have, even if their leg is cut, they're the same person. How? They have a heart. They feel. They can speak. They can think.
So they deserve the same treatment.
The treatment, yes.
Okay. Nadine, what's your message to the children of the world?
My message to them is to stay strong. Even if you're going through a lot, even if you're going through a war, even if you're going through something, you can do whatever you want. As I'm here, as a small child, I'm still planning on my future plans, and you should be like me. You don't listen to other people. Don't listen what they say about you. You listen what you say about you. And I say you're amazing. You have to say you're amazing too. You have to tell yourself if you want to be a doctor, that's your choice. You can do it. If you want to be a person who wants to work as a CEO, a CFO, or anything like that, your choice. You can be whatever you want, but you just have to work hard for it.
The last question, what is your message for the politicians in the world? The people who work
My
in
message
politics.
to them. What was that? Sorry?
The people who work in politics.
Okay. My message to them is to help us stop all of these wars that make no sense for them to happen. That they're here for no reason. Like imagine yourself sitting in a room, locked in your room, seeing people getting killed in front of you. You're probably going to scream and tell them to stop it. And this is why I want you to do. I want you to stop all of those crazy wars that are for nothing. That are for not for nonsense. I want the war to be equal. I want everyone to see themselves as an amazing person, not as a person who is worthless.
Nadine, I'm speechless. I want to tell you this is one of the most important interview I made in my life with somebody. I learned a lot from you. You deserve to be a real hero for children. You deserve to be a real representative for children around the world and children of Gaza. Your last message, if you want to thank anybody, please go ahead.
I just want to say thank you all for all the support. Thank you for supporting people who feel worthless. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting Ukraine, and I'm just saying, don't judge a person before you know them. And thank you all, and I love you all. Thank you.
We love you too. Thank you very much. And uh, I just want you to watch what Nadine say on her social media. You can follow her anytime on her Facebook or YouTube because this person, this lady, really a hero. And I was proud to talk to her, and I really happy to see you today on Kanar TV, the Arab voice from Canada. Wish you all the best, Nadine, and I hope the war will end in Ukraine and people will go back to their houses, children will go back to their schools, and everything will be all right, as we said.